Hi, I'm David Orr, and I'm here with the Lima City Schools to learn a little bit more about what makes Lima Senior so special. Joining me today are Athletic Director John Zell, Career and Technical Education Coordinator Courtnee Morris, and Principal Fran Mort.
Welcome.
Hello.
Fran, I'll start with you. What makes Lima Senior so special?
Well, we're a unique school that is very diverse. We have lots of programs to offer, lots of clubs. Anybody can find their niche here, whether you're going to college, going to stay in the community, or move on from here, or just go into employment. It's a great school.
What are some of your favorite programs?
Well, I love all of our career tech programs, as those lead a lot of our children right into jobs. We've got opportunities for students through Ohio Means Jobs to help with employment after graduation. And then just the atmosphere and the care that the kids take for one another while they're here and the support that we have.
Thanks. Speaking of career tech, Courtnee, can you tell us about some of the exciting things happening in career tech?
So we have some really exciting kind of newer things happening on top of all of the things that we typically have happening, right? And so we've got a new ag education program that started just pretty much a year ago, where we unveiled our Spartan Farm this year, as well as continued to build that program, venturing into new science areas. And ag is such a huge area that you really can venture wherever those students want to go. And that's a really neat thing about that program. We also have a brand new audio engineering technology program that we're starting next year, where we're going to have 2 state-of-the-art sound recording booths, as well as learning how to post-production music, going into even recording for videos, for cinema, any of those types of things, and really trying to bridge that gap of the creativity pieces that students can bring about, as well as bridging the gap between our arts and our music and some of those with career tech education.
And what kind of students belong in career tech?
Well, I think honestly, really every student, again, could find their place in career tech education, because it really doesn't matter if they want to come to career tech education now, or if they really want to concentrate on their academic process and venture into college. Eventually it all comes back to a career. That's what we all do for a living, is some sort of career. Whether you're a scholar or not, it's a career. And so kind of as Mrs. Mort said, you really can find your niche in anything. We've got 3 kind of new pathways for career tech education, which is our industrial manufacturing trades, and that's got our auto tech, our construction trades, our engineering, and our welding and metal fabrication. So that's really hands-on, right? The dirty down in there, working with your hands, building those things that we all love and sometimes take for granted on a daily basis, that type of stuff. And then we have our human health and public services, which has our ag that we've already talked about, our culinaries in there, our early childhood's in there, patient care is in there as well. And that's more of that community-based, right? Those are the lovers and the carers of people, that type of thing. And so we kind of have that niche for kids. And then, as I already talked about, our creativity side with our communication technology, where we've got our graphic communications in there, our 2 wonderful marketing education programs, and then our new audio engineering technology that we are adding for this next year.
That's awesome. It sounds like there really is something for everyone in career tech education.
Absolutely.
John, what's happening in sports in the Lima City Schools?
We have a lot going on. Again, this has been one of the most challenging years with making the necessary adjustments for COVID-19. And I just want to say that our athletes and our coaches and our administration did a great job in following all the guidelines set up. So it's been a fun, exciting, ever-changing atmosphere, but we've done a great job.
So I understand that there are some new programs in the athletic department. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Well, currently we have 13 boys sports and 13 girls sports. The newest sports that we've added the past couple years was boys lacrosse and girls lacrosse. This will be our 4th year for boys lacrosse and our 2nd year for girls lacrosse. Both teams, we have quite a few players involved. They get to travel all over the state It's a great experience. It's a great way to learn a new game. And right now, I do believe we have at least 3 athletes on the boys' side who are playing lacrosse at the collegiate level, and I do think that we'll have a couple girls here, their senior year, will be signing to play somewhere else in college.
And are athletics in the Lima City schools just for high school students?
So we have actually started a program, our athletic programming, all the way down in 3rd grade. We go 3rd through 12. Again, it's important for us, especially our young student athletes, to establish an identity of what it takes to be a Spartan. And as it develops and as they go from year to year, there becomes more expectations. We just focus in at the younger ages, getting to know the game, getting to love the game, having fun. And then when we get into middle school, we start throwing in the academic side to it. We do have an eligibility program, academic eligibility program that we set up, and that's followed from 7th all the way through 12th grade. So we want to focus in on both, and all of our athletes, whether they just want to come in and participate in a sport or they see themselves, in the future going on to play a collegiate sport, we want to give them every opportunity to reach what their goals are. So, our coaching staff's excited. They're always wanting to work extra hard, and, I'm real pleased with the direction that the athletics is going.
That's really exciting. Fran, you mentioned a bunch of the programs that Lima Senior offers already. One of the things you touched on was some of the exciting academics. Would you mind telling us about some of the unique courses that Lima Senior offers?
We have some college dual enrollment classes. We also have some achievement classes. And then we have some exploratory classes for students. Like all of our sophomore students will be entering an exploratory career tech class just to give them experience to all of those disciplines.
That's great. How early do students at Lima Senior start thinking about their careers?
Well, we're going to try to change that tie to kind of get the feeling that kids are thinking of it their senior year. And they should have been kind of planning a little before that, but I think that's just the nature of kids and sometimes the nature of adults. So we hope to change that and to give kids and families the opportunities to look at all the stuff we have to offer, particularly those classes. We also have a partnership where some of our students that are not ready for college yet but are more career bound can get some support to attend the Apollo night classes for different types of certifications. We've started kind of that partnership there.
That's awesome. It sounds like there are a lot of exciting things going on. What offerings do we have in terms of music and the arts?
Thank you. Yes, we have 12 different opportunities in music. We have early bird classes for our specialized choirs and our specialized art. So students can come to school at 7:05 before traditional classes start at 8 and take those courses. Our music students typically do the performing at all of our athletic events with the national anthem, the school alma mater, those kinds of things. Those students are very talented. When we, even away games, the last singer we had at the away fans, everybody was standing and cheering for her. And she just sang the national anthem. So there's so many opportunities for kids here. Just come try it. Come check us out. We'd be happy to give you a tour, all 3 of us. There's just endless opportunities here.
Lima Senior High School has tons of opportunities for students interested in the arts, athletics, career tech, and everything else. For more information, visit limacityschools.org or check us out on social media.